But you're not even black though. That is a phrase I've heard said to me all throughout my public school career. This in addition to being called names like whitewash and Oreo, both which gave the same insinuation. Although my skin was black in appearance, on the inside I was truly a white person. And in a lot of the circles that I was in, this was a form of endearment, of acceptance. So there was a bit of an identity crisis that happened, because I looked like the black people, but I hung out mainly with people that weren't black. All the black people were on the basketball court while I was playing flute in the concert band. And the questions grew. I was in academic university classes, enhanced academic university classes, while most of the black people I knew were in applied. Did that mean that black people didn't belong in university? Inwardly, I even began to not consider myself black, because I didn't hang out with them. There was a point that I did feel black. I was working on music constantly with a friend who was also in my enhanced university classes. Her name was Avaya. Very talented. Through her, it started to get out that I made beats. This became a great conversation starter with the black part of my high school. And not just with the girls, but the black boys too. It made me feel so good to belong to the people I looked like. But I couldn't help but feel whenever I hung out with my new black friends that in order to get to them after leaving my mostly non-black music class, I had to cross this immense social bridge. And the fact that I had to cross that bridge constantly made me feel like a sojourner, a wanderer, a vagabond with no true home. When I imagine what that bridge looks like, I see a bridge that hasn't been kept up in years, a wooden bridge with rope fencing, gaps in the panels, very dangerous to walk. And underneath, there's this deathly plunge into complete identity confusion. You see, in a society that longs to erase the racism of the past by creating a collective, pluralistic cultural experience, we find people like me. The Oreos whose inner culture says that they don't really belong to their race, which isn't true. But if we really are going to live with one another, we're going to have to make some changes. One, we have to celebrate the fact that we're different and not try to make everybody like us. Two, we have to broaden our view on what a racial experience looks like. In my case, the black male experience. Three, we have to fix that social bridge. Make it accessible to the people who can't cross because they are disabled with lack of opportunity for a better education or don't make beats like I did. The goal is to reconcile races without generalizing, without stereotyping, and without eliminating individual experiences. We have to encourage people to cross over, see what's on the other side by strengthening the people that don't fit the mold, like me. And by the way, I'm not an Oreo. I am milky chocolate, black inside, black outside. But I'm also O'Neill. Jesus made me that way.